The following program may contain strong language and mature content. Viewer discretion is advised.
What? You came right back in time, girl. You came right back in time. I was looking at that board. I was like, where is Kyrie?
Oh,
The
God.
intro has started.
Oh, God. I made it.
What is going on? Kings, queens, and the entire spectrum in between. It's your boy Kwame, and I am joined by the king, the melanin proficient, the handsome Kyrie. By the way, Kyrie Sinaj. What's up, brother?
What's going on?
Listen, we were off on Monday. How was your time?
I know. I enjoyed it.
All right.
But I missed you guys. I missed y'all.
Yes. St. James, what's going on? Happy Friday, brother. Happy Friday.
Hey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shaquille, what's going on, Shaquille? TGIF. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
I missed y'all. And so much has happened. I'm like, oh my God.
Child, I don't even think there's enough space in the docket for all the crap that's been going on. Child, but Monday was pretty chill for me. I didn't answer any emails.
Yeah.
I did not check nothing. I just relaxed.
Exactly. That's what I did.
I don't get a lot of relaxation time, and I know people think probably that I do, but I don't. So
you are the man.
I appreciate that, my brother. I work hard for my peoples. You know what I'm saying? For my peoples.
You do.
All right. You know what? I don't even want to label long, brother. But first and foremost, I know I say this almost every week, but we had a time last night. Kyrie and I
we did it. That was one of the best after dark shows.
That's what I told Thais. Listen. I love all of the shows on Pyro Media Network, all of them, to include Pyro Power Hour. But there's something about the Thai Squad. Okay, there's something about the Thai Squad that just gets me going. It's what I need to get up in this morning as early as we do and do Pyro Power Hour. But the Thai Squad held it down. They were in the chats acting a hot dang fool. Okay, we had a time last night, and if you missed it, you need to go back and watch it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it was a time. That was like Kyrie said, it was one of the best Thais After Darks in a long time. Now all of them are great, but last night was I don't know what was in the air. I don't know what Thais put in his drink.
If I asked him, what are you sipping over? He never answered.
He never answered. All right, y'all. Let's get into what we get into most before we get into this hot topics. Sponsors. Our first sponsor is Bullet in Flight Radio, the number one progressive Christian radio station in the world. Yeah. Your story, our station. Definitely check them out by going to bulletinflightradio.com. And today is Dance Fridays. Let me tell y'all something.
Yeah, there my girl is. Hey,
Rochelle Barbell. What's up, boo-boo? Yes, but definitely check out Bullet in Flight Radio today because today is Dance Fridays, and Dance Friday is one of my favorite times on that station because they go off when it comes to the music. They go off. Good morning, old Burnett. All right. Oh, yes, a lot of new faces in here. Welcome. And don't forget the people that put this all together. Pyro Media Productions. Definitely check them out by going to www.pyromediaproductions.com, where if you want your pictures taken. The holidays are coming up. You need some good pictures. If you need a good cute commercial, a commercial for your business or a little promo for your social medias, go ahead and hit up Pyro Media Productions. They will get you together. If you need a website for your business, you got an idea, you have a brand yourself, they'll get your website going. You need brand strategy. Well, no, that's KC3. But you can go head over to Pyro Media Production. They'll get you hooked up with the KC3 agency as well. All right, my brother, it's time. It's time to get on into
Let's get into it.
what's going on. All right, y'all. What are they? What are they? We got some hot topics on today. Courtesy of Brother Kyrie, because he was dropping in some topics last night in our little click up. Okay. First up, I didn't want to talk about them. This is all you. You go ahead and do this. I got some in my eye, and you just need to go ahead and do this.
Well,
talk about her.
Well, no, unfortunately, a lot of black love is just dismantling and dismantling. But this one, I just said, girl, it's about time. But anyway, so Faith Evans has announced she has filed for divorce from Stevie J. She has submitted all her paperwork. Even after, hey, what's going on, Dana? Even after he made this very public apology on social media.
Dana Dane! Sorry, I had to shout my brother, bro.
And he made his apology of tells them Faith Renee. What's the last name? Jordan. Faith Renee Jordan. I love you. I have humiliated you in public. I humiliated you in private.
You were humiliating yourself from jump.
Right. I have cheated on you, and I have made a fool of you. I apologize. And Faith's response was, I put in for the divorce papers.
Right. Because we ain't got nothing else to talk about, girl. What are we talking about? You made a whole fool of me.
Right. And so my point was this: something an apology can't fix. Your actions. But with her, I want to say to Faith, girl, you knew what you were signing up for.
You knew, girl. We all told you. This ain't new.
But you knew better than anybody because y'all were friends back in the day. Yo, you know.
Exactly. So you should have known what kind of crackhead he was when you first started talking to him.
Back in the day when he was a coked out bisexual dating Eve. Or not, was it Eve? Yeah.
Child,
with Eve.
I'm so tired of him. I'm so tired of him. He exhausts me, and what exhausts me the most is the people who keep him. I'm fixing. So there's something in my eye, y'all. That's why my camera's off. But there's what frustrates me the most with him is that people they know what he's about. They know his trash. They know, and there's some things that I know personally. I can't divulge here because it's alleged, and I ain't about that life. You go to the mother vloggers if you want to hear the mess.
We ain't Tasha K.
Hello, yes, so me, honey. Okay, even though I got receipts, but I'm not. That's not the point. I just think you already knew what type of man this man was, and so you went in there and Faith, of all people, Faith, I'm just really disappointed in you because Faith, it just didn't make any sense to me.
Well, Faith, but sometimes, and this is celebrities and non-celebrities, you'll know somebody is, as you said, trash. You'll know their history. You're like, I want to try it out.
But girl, just say that you just wanted the D. Like that's all you had to say. You didn't gotta marry the hoe.
Yeah, that's my thing.
You did not have to marry him at all. You chose to marry him, and that's your fault, right, girl, boo-boo.
See, that's my thing. Hey, look, we had some fun. We gotta say I do.
You didn't have to do all that. You didn't have to do all that at all. You chose to do all that, and that's what frustrated me the most about the situation. Oh, what did Rochelle say? Rochelle said that meat must be something serious.
Listen, that's what I wanted to say, but I'm like,
after we all have seen his antics. Yes. We all have seen his antics, and I don't understand. Like this is not a surprise, and I don't even know why this is even a story. But go on. Go ahead, Kyrie.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, sometimes apology just isn't enough. That was my point of them too. Because we've seen Black love dismantle all. We've seen all with Tia and Corey, Cynthia and her husband, which is another story. In my opinion, similar to this, but I'll talk about that later. And these, you know, these people here, who else broke up? Somebody else broke up.
Who hasn't at this point?
I mean, and I hate seeing that. But this right here, I'm like, well, girl, you know, yeah.
But my thing is that, like, you know, things happen. Like, it is what it is.
Right. But then but see, some dudes want to apologize because you know you have the bomb partner, but you keep doing stuff trying to see how much I can get away with. Well, it's up.
But then that just lets me know that you're not ready. You're not ready for this.
Absolutely.
And that's all you have to say, girl. You don't have to drag me through hell and Kingdom Come for you to sit there and know that you not about this life. Just say it.
Right. And Faith had asked him that before they got married. She said, "Are you ready?" Yeah. So, you know, of course, Mona Scott had him play it out on Love and Hip Hop. The Queen of Mess. So, are you ready? Which is why I thought it was fake.
Queen of Mess.
Which is why I thought it was fake. I'm like, Faith Evans is not marrying Stevie J. Of course not. Because she worked with him in Bad Boys and she knows what he's about. But
I'm not even gonna go there. Like, Stevie J is a hot
but
mess.
I mean, I guess it is.
That's a strange man. You're muted, Kyrie. I don't know what's going on.
Oh no, I'm sorry. No, I muted because Miss Ruthann is here talking to me, and I'm like, I'm gonna show Ruthann.
Oh.
And I'm like, so everyone here's Miss Ruthann.
Hello. Hey, Mama. Yes, Mother Sinatra on the screen.
Here, bring my phone. So you all forget my mother legally blind, and the phone y'all heard, which is her phone, so she can't.
Oh, I thought it was your call center, girl. I didn't know. That's
her call center.
Yes. All right, well, let's move on to the next. This one is one that was actually sent to me by someone. But actually, my bestie sent it to me. She told me about this one. So mute your phone, girl.
Everybody.
It's okay, not you. I'm talking to Kyrie.
Hey, me.
Have a good meeting.
Mute your phone, Kyrie. So. Okay, so right over here we're talking about this lady. Now, I did not know that it was a Black woman at first. This professor, let me just kind of read you the story. This one is
baby.
Yeah, right. You remember this one? The San Diego State professor under fire for fake slave persona assignment. Okay. Over here is like a professor at San Diego State University is facing backlash from students after assigning a project that involved acting out a fake slave character. Professor Lachey Sharp Collins instructed students to create a slave persona for themselves as part of her introduction to Africana studies, of course. The student newspaper, the Daily Aztec, reported. In addition to describing what kind of environment the persona lived in and what work they did, students were asked to make up events surrounding their fictional escape from slavery. Student Amari Jackson posted a screenshot of the assignment on Instagram, writing that Sharp Collins' original project asked students to dress, talk, and perform as their slave persons. That aspect of the assignment was reportedly canceled because the class was too large. Should never have to act like and create a slave persona for one of my Africana Studies classes, Jackson captioned the post, which has since garnered over 4,000 likes. Now, what disappointed me about the situation was that it was coming from one of us. Okay. Now I get it. You want people to understand, you want people to feel, you want people to get to a space where they can understand what, it was like back then. We will never know because we are not living during those times, right? We will never understand the true ramifications of slavery because of, well, I'm not saying the ramifications, but the true feeling, because we way past, that time. We haven't lived it, right? We're under a different type of slavery, but that's a different type of oppression, rather.
Right.
It's a different conversation.
Oh,
But
yeah,
as far as this, for someone to tell us, and there being, this is probably not a class that we should be going through. And I don't think it's a class that even white people should be going through either. Or rather, not a class, but an assignment. Because at the end of the day, I don't need you telling me what we know what they went through.
Right.
We understand when there's documentation, there's movies, there's all types of writings and documentation and studies that have gone through this. We do not need to do that. I think this is a blatant. This is very insensitive, first and foremost, and number two, this was one of the stupidest. And the fact that they said, where is it? They said right here, that. Oh yes, where it says the project asked students to dress, talk, and perform as their slave persons. That aspect of the assignment was reportedly canceled because the class was too large. So if the class wasn't too large,
so if she had 20 people in there, they could have did it.
They could have did it. And furthermore, does this indicate that this has been done before?
Right. But my question is, because she wants them to understand, who exactly did she want to understand? Did she want our people to understand, or did she want the white people to understand what they
We understand it, girl. Right. It's a part of our lives.
So it you know what? In the words of Thais, it didn't land.
It didn't land.
It
did not land, and it shouldn't. There was good afternoon, Sean King Z. It should not. It didn't land. It should not have been a part of the curriculum. It should not even have been a thought. Okay,
right. It should not have been a thought.
Thought. This was not the one you want.
Well, I'm sure this assignment was Kanye West approved.
You know what? I'm not dealing with you today. It's so stupid. All right, next up, because I would. Do you have anything else on this?
No, I'm disappointed, sister. That's all.
It's just so sad.
Right, Raymond. She didn't think this through. She just didn't think
at all, Raymond. Like I don't understand it. Anyway, we're gonna move on.
Right, but it's something when you had white students saying that this was insensitive.
That's what I'm saying.
I said, well, girl, oh yeah.
You got Becky and Mary Sue saying, "Oh no, this is not right.
Right.
I don't feel comfortable.
I don't feel right. I don't feel right doing this. Exactly."
Anywho, next up is mental health matters with the demands. Okay, so tell us a little bit about this, my brother.
Yes. Wait a minute. I think it was a good idea, but she should put a little more thought into her preparation. Okay, what? you handle that. I'm not messing with Dana. I think that's his other side that thought that his white side thought that.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
Mental health matters. Okay.
It does. Dana. Pay attention.
Mental health matters. The education side. We're not talking about that, bruh. What we're talking about is the. Let's go back, because I don't want to disrespect this particular. This is a great topic right here, but let's go back to this one. We're not right, St. James. I'm very, very discouraged and disappointed when you say something like this.
The educational side of it.
The educational side of it wasn't the issue. It was the assignment. The assignment was what was wrong. And nobody should have to be put through any type of reenactment of slavery. I don't care what it is. I don't care who it is.
So you would mind if your son's teacher had this assignment and told your son, dress up like a slave and start talking in slave dialect and everything. You would have because they're learning.
Oh my God.
And then and the teacher's allowed to whip your son with a whip.
Right. They're learning. It's educational, Dana.
And once you get the full effect, I'm being Kanye this morning. You are.
No. We don't. Don't you ever in life try to aspire to be a Kanye West. Okay.
Yeah. Who, by the way, speaking of mental health, he ain't as crazy as he think he is. He saw where to go eat. Because Granny's food is.
Kyrie, I'm not dealing with you this morning. We're not doing it this morning. Moving on.
So on Tamron Hall, everyone goes to Tamron Hall. But on Tamron Hall, David Mann was on there. Well, David and Tamron were on there.
Mm-hmm.
And he was speaking on how the past 2 years he's been dealing with depression and no one knew.
Yes.
Which is classic black man. Because we would go through things, if I told my story on TikTok, people were so used to me being jovial on Facebook at that time and making everybody laugh, but they didn't know I was at home crying and contemplating suicide.
My God.
The world is so used to him making people laugh, and he said that they were making me laugh, but they didn't know I was suffering. I felt like I was drowning, and he was he said I was praying and praying, but the more I prayed, the deeper I sunk into it, because he wasn't going to therapy. Because he pointed out how black men, we have this thing about going to therapy, having a therapist, right? And I want us to get up out of that.
And I want people to understand that in the Bible it says faith without works is dead. Like, you cannot just sit there and just say, "Oh, pray." Pray is a portion of what the holistic idea of healing is. It is a portion of it. It is not the full and end all be all. And don't get me wrong, I believe that prayer works. I am a firm believer of prayer, and that prayer is a powerful thing. And like Raymond said, this alone speaks volumes. The hard truth is that black men deal with so much toxic masculinity, we cannot be allowed to feel or see it there. Amen, my brother.
Yeah.
You better say it again.
Talk about that, because it's
that's real. But that's going back to the whole holistic thing, you cannot sit there. Like, I firmly believe, and it's powerful. It's powerful that someone like David Mann, who is really huge and influential in the gospel community and really huge and influential in the black church, that is very powerful that he's saying this, because at the end of the day, and we're not talking, let me make this very clear. I'm not trying to say that pastors and bishops, that you shouldn't go and see them. By all means, get your spiritual counseling, boo-boo. But at the end of the day, if they do not have a PhD, or they don't have a doctorate or some type of master's degree in therapy or mental health, that's not the person you want to talk to all day about your mental health. Do you want to go to a doctor for a cold? Go to a doctor for mental health issues.
And you all better check these so-called pastors out. Not all of them. Some of them. I watched the Instagram live last week, 2 weeks ago. Now the pastor, who I keep saying is not a pastor, but what I call Daddy Rich up there in Brooklyn.
Oh my God!
So he did this. He doing this live Instagram live. A young man hit him up, got on the live, and was like, and I could relate to him so much. He was saying how he really, really loves God, loves Jesus. But people keep telling him that God doesn't love him because he's gay. And he's like, I don't know what to do. I am like, at a crossroads, like, do I leave my faith, or do I stay? What happens? Pastor Leon Lana Love, aka Daddy Rich, told this man, well, you need to let that go, because it is an abomination against God. Now, I'm not judging anyone. I'm not judging it, but you need to let that go, because it's not of God, and it's not of God at all. I said, that's your response to someone coming to you for counseling. Okay. Just let it go.
I'm tired of him. Like I am. I don't got that. And Sean Kingsley said something that was very, very powerful. Therapy has been my savior. I was in denial about seeking therapy for a while. Kyrie can attest to this, attest to that. And I think that goes hand in hand with what Raymond said. About it being such a toxic masculine trait that it is pushed back. And therapy, and as far as I know, as far as I can go back, I know older black gay men that were pushing against therapy as I was growing up, because it's like, they're all they gotta do is shoot you up with drugs, blah blah. And that may have been true for certain people, but at the end of the day, that is not what the holistic version of what you need is for mental health. And furthermore, back in that day, like in our parents' days and our parents' days, there wasn't a lot of black therapists. There's still not a lot of black therapists now, but we've gotten way more than we've had in the past, I would say century. You know what I mean? So, Yeah, Daddy Richard's thrift shop.
Thrift store, sweetheart. You know, I was a hit of Dapper Dan.
I'm not dealing with you.
This is made by Dapper Dan.
You have to be your biggest advocate.
Yeah.
Yes, and I was just talking about that on my TikTok. I think last week. One of my doctors was going off of my old labs. First of all, I had to wait a whole hour after my dang appointment, which pissed me off because I scheduled a whole appointment for a reason. If I wanted to come in here and have all these walk-ins, I don't care what's going on with that. I made an appointment.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I was pissed off about that. But what I was even more pissed off about was that you're gonna sit there and tell me that I need these pills but you're not even looking at my current charts. Yes, back then in November of 2021, I may have needed certain things, but I have changed my diet. I work out, more. I do more. I eat differently. I don't eat, I eat pretty much vegan. But I keep my meats. I think I'm a pescatarian, if they call it. You know what I'm saying? When you have the chicken, fish, and stuff. I do have
fish. Fish only is pescatarian.
Right, but yeah, so I'm vegan-ish, you know what I'm saying? So, but the bottom, I guess that's what you call it. But at the end of the day, like my food choices are different, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, I take my vitamins all the time, like, and I know Mother East is gonna laugh about this, but I do take my elderberry.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Come on, the elderberry. Look, Kyrie told me about the elderberry. It does help because I don't get colds that much.
See,
if any, if ever.
I was trying to tell people.
But anyway, my point is that, or actually to Raymond's point, being your own advocate, baby, them pill pushers have no bedside manner to help you transform your mind exactly organically. And I think a lot of the time, especially, and first and foremost, and I'm not trying to knock it or have the superiority complex or anything like that, but our physique and our medical prowess is very different from other people and other cultures and things of that nature. Primarily the palm colored people. You know what I'm saying? And so there's palm colored people that just everything's they get something wrong with them. They got the arms broken. They got the next neck. Got crinks in the neck. Something's always going on with them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not always. I don't always see that with African Americans, and our pain tolerance is different. But let me tell you something. I know when I need some help. I know when my threshold is enough.
Right.
And so I know my body. And one thing that someone was telling me that is like, you know your body more than anybody else, even the doctors. You need to tell them what you need. You need to tell them how you're feeling so they can assess them based off of their schooling and what would be the best recommendations.
Mm-hmm.
But be your own advocate. Because there might be times where there's so many Black women that I know that have been told, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with you. You're fine." When they themselves knew their body. You're talking about Black women who push out babies. They know their body because they have to be so intimate with their body because they have a life growing in them. They know when something's wrong. So why would you tell somebody what's wrong with them, like that there's nothing wrong with them when there clearly is something wrong? Or not,
exactly. Exactly, Ray Charles. I find a Black doctor. That's always my goal. Yes.
Medical racism. Very, very true, Sean. Very true. Anyway,
but people don't believe in that, and I'm like, what do you mean? That is a real thing.
It is,
especially with Black women. It is.
It is. All right, y'all. Let's move on. Let's go.
Well, Black men, go get Black people. Go get the help you need. If you need therapy, yes, find a therapist, and preferably a Black therapist.
Please do.
Find one.
Please. All right. It will really make the world a lot better if everybody just take a day and just have a mental health, service and just sit down with the therapist and talk to somebody.
Oh my God.
Anywho, this story, when Kyrie sent it to me, I cried. Okay, when I tell you that I cried, y'all, go ahead and tell him about it, brother. Tell him about it.
Funky it. Okay, so I'm sure by now everyone has seen the viral video of Coach Stormy and talking to Coach Tammy about this plate being low vibrational.
Now, before you get into that, bro, because I don't know too much about Coach Stormy. What is her deal? Like, I've seen her name pop up a lot. I've seen her on your TikTok. Can you give us a little bit of a breakdown of who the hell she is?
Sure. So Coach Stormy is a former stripper turned life coach. And
okay. All right, I'm gone. I'm leaving. How do I get out of here? I'm out.
She's in. So she's a life coach, and she also does financial coaching because she has made herself into a millionaire, a multimillionaire, and she does. What do you call it when people that do the? I always compare them to Ponzi schemes, but people that like Prime America stuff like that.
Oh, investors?
Not investors. What do you call it? It's some kind of thing. People, if you get somebody and I get somebody, and everybody they pay
pyramid schemes.
Yeah, well, it's something like that, but they call it something else.
Is it business to business? I think it's business to business or B2B.
Okay, so she does that too.
Okay,
and she coaches people. Well, she has these events that's for a weekend, teaching you how to better yourself. Now, for the weekend, it's $10K for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where you saw her. That was her event where they were eating the barbecue, the hamburgers, hot dogs, chicken wings, shrimp, and baked beans. Now, if I'm paying you $10,000, ma'am. Yes, he did. Ooh, Bennett. Yes, he did.
Oh, and we're gonna see the video in just a moment.
So, and this is my thing. But a friend of mine said, "Well, you're not paying for the food." No, I'm not paying for the food, but I expect a better menu. And my thing is, Stormy lied. So Stormy said, "You'll see in the video." Stormy, why I need to buy the price? So
I hate Raven so much right now.
Probably $20K. Exactly what she had, $10K for a backyard barbecue. And so Stormy lied when she told them, "You said, well, I didn't know what was on the menu, even though it's my event." Let me tell you, speaking as a caterer, that is a liar. Caterers meet with the owners or whoever is sponsoring the event, and we go over the menu with them, and we give you according to your budget. So we work with you. I mean, I do. We work with you. So for her to say, she didn't know it was on the menu, she's lying. And I don't understand how Tammy's plate was low vibrational and hers wasn't. And like fucker said, you had shrimp. Let's
watch it real quick before we get into it. Let's go ahead. Oh, Father.
But y'all gotta understand, she had ate some of the food by the time I got disgusted. Okay, so it was like 2 hamburgers, 2 hot dogs, 2 chickens, potato salad, baked beans, and corn on one queen's plate. And it was slop on it. The hamburger was upside down. The beans was mixed with the potatoes and the corn. It was very tacky. It was already plastic silverware. It was not split for a queen. Granted, it was my event, but I did not know what the caterers was bringing. And it was just low vibration. It was thrown together. It was very tacky and distasteful.
Listen, I'm sitting here laughing because from my perspective, you actually making the shit worse. Like, as far as
I ain't trying to make it better.
Like, no, it is because look, you sat up there, in my opinion, as a friend and embarrassed the hell out of this lady, right? And then it was like, my plate is fit for a queen and your plate is fit for a hood rat. First of all, Tammy used to be big. Tammy's still semi-big. She was hungry. Your plate your plate was giving starvation realness, and then it was like to compare it to royalty, Stormy. Like no tea, no shade, no cap, hood rat. But what you give on the daily is more consistent with hood rat than her plate. You had green fingernails. You was licking barbecue sauce and God knows whatever else from up under your nails, all while digging around in this lady plate, with your hands all close to her food. Y'all was eating off a white Dixie plate at an event that people paid thousands of dollars to attend that you was responsible for. And then on top of that, shrimp are roaches of the sea, and there is literally no nutritional value in corn. So how was your plate or your vibration any higher than hers while your leg was cocked open on the chair?
So let's go back.
Oh my God. Let me tell you something. Fucking Dineva can read.
For life, yes.
Fucking Dineva can read.
For life, yes. Absolutely.
But was he lying?
He did not one lie was told. That's why I
Didn't
love it.
lie.
But because Stormy knows she full of shit. Now, and going back to this is where we're living in, and this is what my TikTok, when I said my TikTok, well, one of them, I stitched the young lady who I call the Stormettes that's in Stormy's camp. They were saying that lady's plate, like you heard her say, no, she wasn't hungry. It was 2 hamburgers, 2 hot dogs, blah, blah, blah. They were saying that her plate was masculine. That a woman, and so the chick who I stitched, she was saying how a woman's plate, when you make a plate of food, it should not be more than you can eat, and it should not be running over. That is a plate for a man. A woman's plate should be dainty.
Oh, stop it. Stop it.
Go back and watch the video that I stitched. Watch the one that I stitched. Not mine, but hers. And she's going to tell you that's a masculine plate. That was the whole point. It was a mask. If you watch Stormy's whole thing, she'll tell you, yeah, that's a mask. That's what she kept saying. It's not a plate for a queen. Now, a king may, but a queen, no. A woman is not supposed to eat that much food.
Why not?
Because it's not ladylike.
Says who?
Stormy.
You can't sit. No, first of all, right. You can't sit there. First of all, I'm not gonna listen. I'm a firm believer. And I've said this before. This is no shade to Miss Stormy, okay? Because I don't know her like that, okay? I only found out about her because of you.
Oh.
So I want to make this very clear. I don't take advice from people that don't have experience in things.
Mm.
And what I mean by that is and who is not living their truth. You want to talk about ladylike, and there's nothing wrong with strippers. There's nothing wrong with strippers. I think stripping is a phenomenal. I should have did it. You know what I'm saying? It's good income.
I would have been fixed a place to go.
But you're not going to sit there and tell me what's dainty and what's not dainty when your butt crack was all in between poles. Like, you can't do that. That's not. It's not lady. Don't tell me what's not ladylike, ma'am. Daughter, apostle. good girlfriend. We need you to stop. Because it's comments like that cause us to go into this, like what Raymond was talking about before, this whole toxic masculinity type crap, this whole gender norms crap, this whole traditional. Stop it. Stop. Sit down. Eat your food, girl.
Listen.
And what is this about? The table etiquette a part of? So it was okay.
If it is, then Stormy shouldn't have been the coach. So Stormy,
but it wasn't $10K to get in or something. Like, what is this?
Yeah, it was a whole weekend. It was a weekend event. Yeah.
Oh, let me explain something to you. Call this etiquette. Call this etiquette or not, I don't give a damn. If I'm paying $10K for it, I'm going to eat everything. Okay, I'm going to box it up. I'm going to get my styrofoam to-go plates because you're talking about $10K. $10K for me to go somewhere and you gonna get mad at me because I piled up my plate? I'm piling up my plate.
Well, for $10K, I don't, like Funky said, y'all eating off, they paid $10K for that weekend and they eating off of Dixie plates. Man, you could have at least got Chinette. If you gonna use paper plate, you could have got the Chinette. I
don't give a damn. Okay, because the Dixie plates, I'm gonna get some Dixie plates. Those, like I said, those those. I'm taking food with me to my room. I'm taking food for me for the homeless. I'm taking food. I am taking food.
Well, and that's what she charged. And that event that they were attending, it was
Thank
10K.
You, Sean.
That's why. What's her name?
A cooler, Raymond. A whole cooler. Yes. I'm not going. I'm not
bringing a cooler. Oh, that's not ladylike.
Well, hey. Oh, well, girl. I'm going to tell you. I just it's going to be what it's going to be. I want coolers. I want a 99-cent store, those damn aluminum pans. I am getting my food.
But when did we get here? And like I asked on TikTok, when did we get here that we're sexualizing food?
Child.
So the plate was masculine. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of these gender. I'm just tired.
It's so stupid. It's so dumb. I don't understand. we're gender. to food, and then we've done it with those wet wipes. You got dude wipes now. It's wipes, girl.
Dude wipes.
If you don't want it to have a scent, get the unscented ones. I'm not paying $20 for sick sheets because they're called dude wipes. I'm going with my Cottonelle. Okay, I don't give a damn. Like I might even get Saluma. What is it, Salimo or whatever from Amazon? You gonna get? I don't care what it's called.
Look, I would say, James, paper plates are out of line. Am I paying $10K for the weekend? So, and like I said, on TikTok,
now that would have been something to be angry about.
So I'm playing $5,000 per day, Saturday and Sunday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So okay.
Right, Raymond. This retreat sounds like real Fire Island. Yes, it's giving Fire Island teas. It's giving Where is Ja Rule? Okay, it's giving scam. Because we're talking about a lot of people that can't.
But women are paying this, and
no,
they're paying now. But I said now because somebody said, well, Tony Robbins charges $25K. He does, but I'm quite sure Tony Robbins ain't having y'all eat with the way that man is. He ain't having y'all eat a bunch of barbecue. First and
foremost, if you want to go over to Tony Robbins stuff, that's your business, okay? And I'm not complaining that if you're going to pay $10K for this stuff, but what you won't do is you won't judge me for piling on my plate, okay? Because I don't care. I have paid $10K. No, ma'am. For what, 3 days?
But a friend of mine said, marketing, that's called something marketing. But anyway, she was saying how she said, well, that's cheap, but you're not paying for the food. The food is included. I said, well, if it's included, then she should still eat what she wants to eat.
Let me tell you something. First and foremost, I don't give a damn and what's included. I want the full. I am paying $10K. I cannot get over that. This is way more than Juanita Biden's prayer shawl. Okay, this is too much.
And hers is the whole month.
And you get something. You know what I'm saying?
Well, with Stormy, you get knowledge and understanding.
I'm taking food home, and nary person better be in my way. You can't do that. You better move home because we gonna fight. Take part of that $10K and give it to my bail money. Because I'm telling you right now, I think $10K.
Oh no food is allowed to leave the premises.
Oh, it will be. It will. I paid for that food, honey, and I paid for all of your food. Okay.
But everybody paid $10K. So Stormy, and that's how Stormy.
Right, Raymond. At least we got a binder.
Well, why did I have a binder and a bag to carry it in?
Child, $10K. I can't get over this. $10K. You should have told me that at the start of the damn topic.
I didn't hear it. But yeah,
I didn't hear you.
I said she charges $10K for her weekend seminar.
Wait, so she has multiple. Wait a minute. Pause. Stop. Rewind. She has multiple of these a year. This is not and people pay for this.
Absolutely. Yes. Oh, you really don't know who Coach Stormy is. Oh, you really don't know.
I don't know her. This is cap on Mariah Carey. I don't know her.
Mama makes her coin, and Mama.
Let me tell you.
Mama
something.
has these. I want to say she has them. Is it either every quarter or something like that? But she does these.
Hold up. One second, my brother, because apparently somebody from the Tide Squad wants to make an appearance. Let me tell you something, Ray Bishop. We're not gonna do this because Mother Thais already told you to go into the dang on notifications, click that little bell notification. Listen, we can't send out notifications. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, we have a whole schedule. All right. So since you want to be known, we do this, and I say this every single time. Y'all be trying, Mother. Y'all be trying, Mother, on the Thais support. It happens every Monday and Tuesday at 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We, Kyrie and I, will be airing on Pyro Power Hour on Mondays and Fridays at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time every week until further notice. So I don't understand why you go over there talking about you didn't get no notification, girl.
I love Ray Bishop. That's my buddy.
I love Ray because he be trying it though. He be trying it every time. I love him. He's my heart. You know, I love you, bro. But I can't be going around. I cannot do what Mother does and be sending out individual notifications and stuff. I am running a company. I'm tired.
He said I know how to set up notifications, child. But Coach Stormy has these several times a year.
I'm tired of Coach Stormy too. Give her notifications. Okay, give her notifications in his. Because I don't want to see how you doing the whole. I'm gonna send you my number so you can text. Absolutely not. I'm not your secretary, girl. You see how she tries it with me? He's trying to get a rise out of me, and I'm not gonna let you have it. I'm not gonna let you have it, Ray. I'm not gonna let you have it. You tried it. Anyway, Coach Stormy can kiss my ass because I'm tired of her, and I'm glad that fucking not even read her to death. That was ridiculous. How the hell 10K? 10K.
But there are women who agree with her. The plate was low vibrational.
I blame all of y'all that went there. I blame all of you that support this woman. I blame you for her antics. I don't even blame Coach Stormy.
Well, wait a minute. Now everybody taking up for Storm. Taking up for Coach Tammy, the lady she talked to. But Tammy made a video and said, I learned the lesson in it all. And I saw. So,
what lesson did she learn?
To not to accept what everyone gives you and take your, which in the very beginning, the very first TikTok I made about it, I said it. Because everybody was coming at Stormy. And I said, you know what, Coach Stormy, I get it. I got your lesson. I said, but people couldn't see past your delivery. But I got what you were saying. I got what you were saying the whole time. Never accept what someone gives you. You go and take what you want. That was supposed to be the lesson. I'm just saying that's what she was. That's what it was. So
okay,
Tammy's okay.
I just want to make sure that I
heard a coach tell me yesterday about where y'all been?
That's what I'm saying. See now I don't have to yell at Ray right now because I said this at the beginning too. I did not know who she was.
Coach Stormy been out for okay. Well, you know what?
Well, first off, I'm not paying $10K to go to her damn event to tell me about marketing when I've already paid $20K to a college to teach me how to do that. Number one.
Also, charge it to me being a former reality TV junkie. And I remember her from the show. It was a show that was on Wii. It was about strippers. And
well, that's why I didn't hear about it because I barely watch it.
And that's what she had. And back then, she was on the show, but she was forming her brand.
Thank you, Rochelle.
Thank you. Took the food she wanted, and she still came for her. So what she wanted to teach each of them. Well, to teach them that you don't have that much food on a plate as a lady, and never accept what anyone gives you. You tell them what you want. That was her lesson. That's what she was teaching. I got what she was saying. I ain't saying it was the message was great, but I got what she was saying.
First of all, I don't give a damn if you're a man, woman, child, or everything in between. If you pay $10K to go to an event, eat everything. Everything. I mean, eat everything. Don't tell me about no low. Exactly. What is low vibrational food? That don't make no damn sense. It's low vibrational. I'm tired of these crystal wearing, wannabe jacking girls out here trying to tell me how to do what's low vibrational. Let me tell you something. If I pay $10K for an event, I am taking everything. I want the napkins. I want the forks. I want the bottles, the glass Tupperware. I want everything because I paid for it, and I don't give a damn.
Let me ask this. So if you're at an event and you paid $10K. Now at the same said event, there's you. And you have, let's see, her events, probably like 75 to 100 other people that paid $10K. So everybody can't eat all they want.
First of all, I don't give a damn about what Mary Sue and Joaquin is doing. I don't give a damn what's going on with them. I pay $10K. Okay, I am worried about what's going on with Kwame. And Kwame, since Kwame paid $10K, Kwame's going to get all of the food that Kwame wants.
So if 25 other people paid $10K, then everybody going to say, baby, do you see your pockets? 125 people that paid $10K.
Listen, 125 people to pay $10K, you better afford unlimited food, girl. You better have a whole country's worth of food. Period. Period. Because you're not gonna say it. I can't imagine me paying 10K for a 3-day weekend. First of all, smack me. Kyrie Sinai, you have permission to smack me if I ever tell you, hey bro, I'm going to a convention for Stormy Daniels or
Okay.
Stormy, whatever her name is, Coach Stormy, and I'm gonna go ahead and pay 10K to go to this stupid event for 3 hours and only have a small petite plate. Absolutely not. I am spending I am enlarging the briefs. I am bringing sweatpants because I refuse. I am eating everything. Everything is being eaten. Absolutely. I will be eating during the seminar.
I would Rochelle pay 10K and leave
I'm
hungry.
eating
Don't
everything.
leave hungry. Just just have a feminine plate.
Hold up. Just Dominic says no. At Quabi, no, you didn't pay 10K for the food, but for her stripper connection. Absolutely not. I don't give a damn about no Diamond and Roquisha. This is not P Valley. Okay? And if I wanted to talk to P Valley, I wouldn't pay 10K just to get her stripper connections. I would just go and give them 10K.
Well, I'm not paying 10K for the connection, but I would rather have the connection that down to the eating.
That's what I'm saying, Michelle. There's just no way. I just cannot.
Light refreshments who offered light refreshments?
If I pay 10K, there's nothing light that's going to happen. I want.
Now, yeah, I would be mad if I paid 10K. You offer me some watercress sandwiches.
That's what I'm saying. For one person to go on a cruise is less than 10K, and you get all you can eat, girl.
All weekend. And yeah, if you got liquor, you throw in liquor.
All of it. So you're not gonna say no. I am eating, girl, and I don't care what you say about my plate. I'm gonna sit there while your skinny behind is over there trying to looking hungry. Okay, that's not my problem.
Stormy had 2 chicken wings loaded with sauce, 2 shrimp, and what else? And something else on the plate. I'm like, well, girl, you're eating.
And then she talk about with her raggedy ass. She gonna talk about. It's love vibration. It's shrimp. I don't understand that comment. That was really stupid to me. I think it just didn't make any sense.
Low vibrational. I'll crack. It was funny to me, that part. Low vibrational. I said everything low vibration now. That's the end thing.
Right. I don't care if it's virtual. You better Uber me my food, girl.
If it's virtual, it better not be 10K. She better do like Juanita did.
Listen, Juanita's over there charging astronomical amounts for some virtual stuff.
Well, she brought it down because if you go in person, it's $1,500. But if you go virtual, it's only $1,000. I'm just saying, and you don't get a prayer shawl, you get a T-shirt, but you still get something out of it. Hey, everybody. Well, like I said, you still get something out of it.
I don't care. Listen, not Sarita saying that's a stack. Exactly, that's a stack. I'm not doing, still ain't getting my money. Exactly. I don't understand why some of y'all, and I'm not saying Tie Squad, it's not us. It's not everybody up in Tie Squad, not everybody up in the Pyro family, not everybody up in here. But a lot of y'all be supporting these people, and it just don't make, and I'm all about supporting Black business, but that's crazy. You're not going to sit here and judge me. Okay, and one of the things that I think people are overlooking that Funky Done even said to old girl, okay, is the fact that you made this worse by saying what the hell you just said, girl. Because you talk about low vibration and a queen. You sat there too with the paper plates, girl. What does that make you? Just because you have less food than the other girl does not mean that there's anything different. Like, you had the same paper plates.
Yeah, but y'all don't understand it. It wasn't the plate. It was the food and the amount of food is what made it low vibrational. And the bread, that bread. I'm telling you, you have to see the extended version. But yeah, that's what made it low vibrational. It's the amount of food. And like she said, 2 hamburgers, 2 hot dogs.
Let me ask you.
No woman should be eating 2 hamburgers and 2 hot dogs. So I guess a woman can't have a ferocious appetite. I don't know.
so let me ask you, my brother. Let me ask something.
Uh-oh.
Let's say it's a holiday. Okay. Thanksgiving. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Aunt Jemima has all been up in the kitchen cooking and sweating and breaking her back. making all of that delicious food for y'all raggedy asses.
Mm-hmm.
And you mean to tell me that Miss Aunt Jemima can't sit down and eat her food?
She can't just get a scoop of green beans.
Absolutely not. You take what you want, Queen. You take what you want. I don't give a damn. That's ridiculous. I cannot believe that in the year of 2022 and our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and the year of Beyonce, that we're sitting here having a conversation about what is low vibrational food plates. That is insane to me. Insane. Where are we going with the society? I cannot talk. I cannot talk anymore. We're having a conversation.
Well, Big Mama is supposed to have a scoop of green beans, a scoop of potato salad, a slice of a turkey breast. Just one slice. A little bit of greens. You can get your vegetables in. That's fine. Maybe one of the candied yams. Just scoop out a little one. And there, your plate. Your plate should not be overflowing.
Ray Bishop brought up actually a really good question. You should know this. You hang out with the crystals and the chakras and
about what vibrational means to me. Not vibrational. Low vibrational.
No, what does vibrational? The vibrations. Oh. What? Go ahead, Kyrie.
But no, I had to explain what vibrational means to me.
Okay. Oh wait, what's the official definition of low vibrational, or do I need to go to the Urban Dictionary for clarification? Very good question. We're asking, Kyrie.
Oh, low vibrational. Well, go to Urban Dictionary. I know what it means. I'm trying to formulate it. Okay. High vibrational is when you're positive. Everything is positive. Whatever. Like the words behind me. Low vibration is negative. That's a simple way to put it. It's negative.
So let's look at it. Sorry, we couldn't find low vibrational in the Urban Dictionary because it doesn't make any damn sense, y'all. Okay, so what I have surmised. Actually, let me just look it up. Vibrational frequency, vibrational energy. The basic concept of vibrational frequency, this is according to Google, the Google, if you will.
Right.
Hold on, wait. Okay. Google says we are what we eat and what you have when you have a plate of food that looks like it's through 2 or 3 people that's excessive. Ciao! Anyway. I can't. Come on now. So who came up with that one? All right, but this is what it says about vibrational frequency, according to Google. Google says the basic concept of vibrational frequency as a spiritual phenomenon is that our body is made of molecules which are vibrating constantly and creating electromagnetic energy waves. Okay. All right. So how do you raise your vibrational frequency? Gratitude, love, generosity, meditation.
Affirmation.
Okay, got it.
Prayer. Affirmation. Right. Yeah.
Okay. Woo. So now you're telling me
meditation. That's the best way to raise your vibration.
Yes, it says meditation and breath work is number 4. The top one is gratitude. Second one is love. 3, generosity. 4, meditation and breath work. 5, forgiveness. 6 is eat health, high vibe food. Okay, so whatever that means. Whatever.
Okay, well, Ray Bishop said, what is it? It is in a simple state. It's just low. Well, I just had it to my tongue. Low vibration is you're just what is it? Negative in a negative space.
Okay, so we've determined and surmised that based off of what your frequency is, and because we're made up of molecules and things are vibrating at certain frequencies, things that you introduce into your life, can affect your vibrations. Correct?
Right. Yeah.
That's based off of what this is saying. Ray Bishop said, I found this positive vibrations are high frequency thinking patterns, attitudes. Yes, patterns, attitudes, emotions, whereas negative vibrations are low frequency thinking patterns, attitudes, and emotions.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me that if I pile on my plate at a convention that I paid $10K for, that's gonna bring me low vibrations?
Well, see, but like I said when I addressed Stormy on the video, I said you should have had high vibration food. Usually serve the caterer, I'm sure, offer different types of salads. You could have those with a kale salad, Cobb salads, whatever type of salads. If you just, all the high vibrational. Yeah. We got the question.
I no longer care.
I'm
I no
saying.
longer care. I am so over them. I am so over this conversation. That was too much. We're going to take a quick commercial break because we are way past the time that we're supposed to take a commercial break.
Damn.
Yeah, girl. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. And then when we come back, we have a surprise for you because next week is a very special week. So stay tuned. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Black by popular demand. Thank you guys so much for joining us and staying tuned with us because we have so much to talk about. If you're just tuning in, don't forget to check out our sister radio station, Bullet of Flight Radio, the #1 progressive Christian radio station in the world, as well as our sister company, Pyro Media Productions, that puts this all together. So check them out. What did he say?
This late commercial break is low vibrational.
We need to get Ray on the show. I like him.
Terminology I know you are.
I love it. I love it. Just somebody says, I'm still stuck on a class debate on Put Down. These girls are hilarious. A paper plate debate about corn on a paper plate. So stupid. I agree. All right, guys. Ray Bishop. I'm gonna reach out to you, Ray Bishop. You may have to come on the show. You're
about
hilarious.
to wear this terminology out. I know you are.
Yes. Wait till the next time that mother goes live. I'm gonna be like, this is low vibrational, mama. We cannot be involved into this. You know what I'm saying? We don't get involved in low vibrational stuff. You know. Let me stop before I get in trouble. So next week, if you guys have watched the last commercial, we had some pretty awesome things that are coming to Pyro Media Network and pretty awesome talent that's coming to Pyro Media. New shows coming this fall season. With that being said, one of those new shows, not new to you guys, but new, I guess not even new to Pyro Media. You're returning back to Pyro Media. Want to shout out my brother from another mother, Kyrie Sinaj, with Candid Conversations with Kyrie, which is debuting next week on your birthday.
Yes.
Woo! Yes!
Thursday coming up. Yes.
Yes, and how now we were in the chat this week, and you were telling me that you are how close away to getting 1,000 on YouTube?
As of now, I am 90. Last time I checked, I was like, I'm 95 away.
Yeah, so we're going to make sure that the Thai Squad comes through, that the Pyro Fan comes through, that we are getting Kyrie to over 1,000 before his birthday, before the debut of his show. So please go to subscribe. I'm going to let everybody in the Pyro staff make sure that they subscribe. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you don't even go on YouTube. Go on there, create a YouTube account, and just subscribe. It's free. Okay, subscribe to Pyro Media, to Kyrie Sanaja's YouTube account. So, and it's going to be debuting next week, his show. So first of all, I'm super excited because your intro is dope. I just saw it. I had to approve it the other day, and I'm like, yeah. There's a couple of things that I want to change on. I want to add some stuff in there myself, but you know, I'm a perfectionist. But I want to make sure that you come out, you come out brand spanking, Blizzam. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm really excited about your show. Your show is going to be really dope. And you know what? This is nothing against anybody else, on the network, because everybody works really, really hard to make things great on their show. But Kyrie really puts a lot of thought into what he produces and into what he puts out there. This also goes, and I'm only saying this because I know how much effort and energy he puts into Pyro Power Hour, and I've seen some of his showrunners because I am the executive producer, so I get access to all of that. So I've seen what he's been doing for his show and some of the shows that are coming up. And let me tell you something. This season is going to be very, very interesting. He's going to dive into some really dope conversations, and I'm gonna stop being your cheerleader and let you talk about your own shit. So go. I'm Team Kyrie, Team Sanaa.
Yes, thank you. Yes, Candid Conversations is back on Pyro Media. I was about to say Pyro Media, and I'm really excited about it. Yes, come back. As I tell you about, I'm your favorite shit talker. We're gonna have conversations. Sometimes it's gonna be just me. Sometimes it's gonna be me and a panel, or me and a guest. Coming up this Thursday will be my birthday, so I want to celebrate my birthday and also celebrate 1,000 subscribers. Woo, woo. Thank you all for helping me get there, and thank you all for loving on me, and I want to love on you back. So come through. If you would like to be on the show, come through, have a drink with me, because I want to have a drink. Have a drink with me and talk. We can do that.
Oh, we're gonna have a time, child.
So hit me up if you want to come on, say happy birthday, come on, and we can just talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Yes.
Let's do this. So Thursday, and subscribe.
Yes, and what's really cool about your show is that it's on the same day as Thais After Dark. Now, I don't put a lot of shows on Thursday,
right?
Because there's a lot of preparation for Thais After Dark, and so I am very happy that you are on Thirsty, what I call Thirsty Thursdays. You know what I'm saying? You're on Triumphant Thursdays, if you will. So that's a very coveted time slot. It's a very coveted time slot. So I appreciate you coming back to the network. I appreciate you, just sharing your talents, your gifts, and your perspective. Because we don't always have, we don't always agree on the same perspective, but you do it in such a healthy, thought-provoking way. So I'm really interested to see, how things. What time will the show air? Yes, I can actually. Is it at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time?
Yeah, 5 p.m. Pacific. Well, on the East Coast, it's 8 p.m. East Coast, 7 p.m. Central, and 5 p.m. Pacific.
Yes. Oh, you better go ahead, Sean. Sean's like, I definitely will make a guest appearance. I know that's right.
Okay.
Come on, man. Look, somebody just invited himself to your show, guru. Yeah.
Well, I think you're not saying about what make a guest appearance. I do. Well, all right.
Right. He said, move over. I'm coming in. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Sean, you better be bold. Yeah, so I'm really excited for your show. Your show is going to be super dope. I'm really, really, really excited to kind of unveil. And I'm also excited for you to see it because you haven't seen anything yet. And because it's going to be on your birthday, I kind of want to make it a little surprise. So I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, let's be surprised. I like surprise.
I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll be very happy. Yes. So what are your hopes and dreams and your aspirations for this season? Like what are some of the things you want to really pull out?
For this season, I really just want
St. James. Hold on. That's low vibrational St. James.
A teacher for $1K. No, that's a good idea. I might sell mine for $1K. Yeah.
So stupid.
I like that idea, but I want everyone to walk away feeling good. Because that's my thing, positive thinking, positive, high vibrational.
Come on,
That's
have
my
vibration.
thing. I love pouring into people. I love learning. I don't know everything, and I'm first to admit, something like politics, I'm a little ignorant on that. Like right now, I'm not sure why or how black men are being blamed for Stacey Abrams having low numbers. I'm not getting that. So if you can tell me, hit me up.
That's a very long conversation, and I also think that is a. Go to our TikTok. We'll talk about it there.
Okay, yeah. But I want everyone to just come through. I want you to enjoy the show. Let's learn something. I'm going to dive into other things, like some of your favorite shit talker. So we're going to get into more adult theme conversations this season, and we're going to have a good time.
Amen. Yeah. So if you are not subscribed, like I said before, to Kyrie Sonage's YouTube, you can just go to Candid Conversations, and I believe Candid and Conversations are spelled with K's, so definitely check that out. Or you can just type in Kyrie Sonage and it'll pop up. Right up. Yeah, it'll pop right up. So just go ahead and check that out, and also make sure that you guys are subscribing to it. And it's not just subscribing to his page. Really engage with these pages, not just Kyrie. Also with Pyro Media. Also with the Thais Report, official Thais Report page. Engage with your favorite content creators, because what happens is that when you engage with them, and that's not just subscribing to them, but also even the Dante Show. Definitely go ahead and subscribe to Dante Morrison. It's youtube.com / Dante Morrison. And when you engage with them and you like their stuff and you actually hit like, it lets the YouTube algorithm know, hey, this is actually really good stuff. We should do that. Also, check out Bullet in Flight. Just Dominic is on here. So y'all, we play it on there. Just Dominic is the CEO and founder of Bullet in Flight Productions, and in co-founding of Bullet in Flight Radio. So yeah, definitely check that out, and just engage with this content, because believe it or not, it makes a difference when you guys hit like, or you leave a comment, or you engage in some type of way, shape, or form, whether it be on YouTube, whether it be on TikTok, whether it be on any of our platforms. It really does help. I'm actually seeing an uptick for some reason on my Instagram, and I'm not understanding why. I'm not arguing. I'm not gonna be against it, but I'm seeing an uptick on it because I've been on TikTok for a while, and I almost gave up on Instagram, but I did a video, and I'm seeing an influx of people, adding or following. And Instagram is really hard to build, because it's just really hard to build. So, definitely check all of our stuff out. Follow Kyrie and I on Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. So it really does help. It makes a difference, because believe it or not, people think that, Pyro Media is this huge organization. We have grown tremendously, but it makes a difference when you guys support and show the investors that you guys are supporting us. So it really makes a difference. So exactly, Sean, love to see it. Black owned media, for us, by us. It does make a difference. That's one of the reasons why Bullet in Flight Radio and Pyro Media Network are in existence, because it's for us, by us. So you might have came up with something, Sean. I might have to write that. That might be a little teacher.
And I love that. And can I just say, and I love it, Pyro Media, because they allow me to be me.
Oh,
I don't have to put on a front and say, well, here we are. No, I can be. Right.
And listen, Tabitha Brown, I know that you getting some pressure for some people to be something that you're not. And if you want to come over to a place that we appreciate you, you come on over, Tabitha.
Come on,
love
Tab.
you, Auntie Tabs. Yes. That's my little shout out. You're trying to get her over here.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. You got anything else, brother?
No, I just want everyone to have a phenomenal weekend. Yes. Enjoy yourselves.
Yes, I'm looking forward to this weekend, because I don't think do I have anything to do this? Oh, I do. But I don't have any, because usually I have client photo shoots and film shoots on Saturdays, because that's just really the best day for other people to kind of have their time off.
Right.
So they usually use that time. But tomorrow I don't have anybody, so I'm just going to be working on stuff, prepping for your show, prepping for another show that's coming up on Pyro Media, and just kind of just getting it done. I'm looking forward to, because this is one of the busiest times of Pyro Media. It's the fall season, and right before going into what we call the spring bash. So it's just a lot going on. So Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it all.
Yes. So you
Yes.
all, let's enjoy the weekend, and yeah, support all the shows on Pyro Media. There's
Yes,
shows on
please
Pyro
do.
Media.
Yes, there are, and there's new shows. Check out the podcast as well. We started out as a podcast network, so all of our shows, all of our podcasts on there are really, really dope to listen to. They have a lot of phenomenal content. Think Big Educational Services just came out with a new show or new episode this week. We also have the season 2 premiere of You Better Than Me podcast, which is becoming one of, I believe that they're our top podcasts now. They really came out the gate strong. So, but they resonate really well with Black women. So I really, really appreciated their voice and their perspective on things. So definitely check them out. And just check out all the shows on there. And if you don't get a chance to catch our shows on Pyro Media Network, like you don't have time to, for whatever reason you don't catch it live, you can always go to Bullet and Flight Radio. They replay all of our podcasts and some of the shows on Pyro Media. So on Pyro Media, or some of our streaming shows they replay it. So definitely check it out. We are getting ready to go and launch some really cool stuff soon. So really check it out and really support, because it's going to make a difference in this last quarter. Asking for grants and investments and all that stuff, whatever, it really does make a difference. And those funds don't go into our pockets like a lot of other networks and corporations do. It goes into the enrichment of our shows. So if you want to see Thais have more graphics, if you want to see Kyrie grow on his brand and have better graphics and all this stuff, whatever, we're constantly doing that. We're constantly looking at ways to enhance our stuff, but it does take funds. So if you don't want to donate to them individually, you could definitely donate to Pyro Media. If you want to be an investor, or if you have a business or brand yourself that you want to advertise on either Bullet and Flight Radio or Pyro Media, definitely hit us up, and we'll get you taken care of. All right, brother, I'm done off this Pyro Media soapbox. I gotta go. All right, we love you guys. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Yes.
I know we didn't play music today. I'm so sorry. Or we just got caught up in
But we'll be back Monday, and I'm sure you'll enjoy Monday's show.
Yes, you will. You will. We love you guys. Stay blessed. Oh, who is that? Great show. Oh, thanks, Michelle. Michelle, my girl.
Thank you.
Yes, we appreciate you guys. Don't forget to share the replay if you guys feel so inclined. Y'all have a blessing. We'll see you on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe out there. We love you.
Enjoy. Peace. Love y'all.
Thank you.